Before we begin, let me show you something pretty cute as soon as he hears his harness. You know what it is, don't you? So this is Splinter's harness, and he's ready. Look at that. He's ready and he's happy. I'm gonna put it on him because I can't really see. He's already giving me kisses. We're gonna go outside. Ready to go outside? Alright, so I'm gonna put this on him and I'll see you back outside. So it's an absolutely gorgeous day outside. I know it's snowy and all that stuff, but I love winter. I love the snow because the lights contrast absolutely gorgeously in the nighttime. But I figured I would talk to you guys about my disease while I'm taking Splinter out for a walk. Where is he? There he is. Where you going, buddy? It's a little cold, isn't it? And I'm not telling you guys about this to get any pity points or anything like that. It's just kind of to inform you and tell you guys a little bit about it. But it's more interesting while watching a cat go on his first winter walk. So I'll tell you a little bit about Hashimoto's disease. So Hashimoto's disease is pretty much a disease that is a hormonal imbalance in the body. So everything in the body is completely out of whack and things don't work as they should. So what that does is that it causes me to be extremely fatigued and to be in pain and bloated. So there are days where it's really hard for me to get out of bed simply because I'm just so bloated to the point where, I hope this is not too much information, but that my skin starts cracking. Is that a dog? That sounds like a dog. Is that a dog? He's never heard a dog before. He's so gorgeous. Where are you going? So in terms of the bloating, there is something called an estrogen dominance, and that is part of Hashimoto's disease, which makes it so that your body can't really absorb nutrients. So no matter what I eat, my body is just not absorbing it, so I am extremely low on a lot of vitamins and minerals, and that doesn't help digestion. Another part of it is that I don't have enough acid or good flora in my body. So that definitely is another influence of Hashimoto's disease. He is so freaked out. You okay there, buddy? Splinter, you okay? Now, another part of Hashimoto's disease is constant weight gain. Now, I don't use that as an excuse because I absolutely love training, but the issue with Hashimoto's disease is that you can't train too much because another factor in the disease is stress levels. Now, I don't feel like I'm a stressed person, however, the body can act differently from the mind, and that is something that a lot of us do know. So sometimes physically you feel alright, and mentally you don't feel alright, and then sometimes it's the other way around, where mentally you feel your top shape, but then physically your body is going through all these different reactions and stressors that for you might seem normal, but for your body it's in a panic mode. And that's another thing about Hashimoto. I love training, so I do karate, and I used to do karate until I hurt my back. But as I researched more into Hashimoto's, you're not supposed to train so much because of the stress levels in the body. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Dang nabbit! Oh man! Alright. Splinter! Come here. here, buddy. Where you going? Come here. Shouldn't have let the leash too long. Where'd you go? You little sneaky bum. You little sneaky bum. You little sneaky bum. You so proud of yourself? You so proud of yourself? Okay, so I'm gonna keep the leash a little shorter. Where you going? Are you alright? Are you alright? It's cold, isn't it? Cute little paws. I'm staring in my pajama pants. I'm not going to let him go through this time. You're so considering it. Alright, so stress levels in the body, adrenal fatigue is another thing within Hashimoto's. Cortisol levels are extremely out of whack. If you want more information, I'll leave information on Hashimoto. But all these medical terms is pretty much to say that because the body is on high stress a lot. Oh, he's done. A cat butt. So he's kind of hanging out right there. You alright there, Splinter? Alright, so I'm gonna hold him. I think the floor is too cold for him. Understandably so. So, because the stress levels are high in the blood, what happens is that if exposed to too much stressors physically, I can actually just go into a coma and not come out of it. Which really sucks because I love training. I love training so much. That's pretty much how Pat and I met. We met at karate, so I'm his coach. But yeah, we're the same age, guys. Don't get any ideas. So yeah, that's a real big bummer because I used to train about 5-6 days a week for about 1 hour, but now I do CrossFit training, which is about a half hour, really intense. But even with my diagnosis, I'm not allowed to train more than twice a week. So that's been the biggest, hardest part for me, is not being allowed to train, because I don't want to die. So I definitely want to stay healthy. So I do work on my eating. Now, the other thing about Hashimoto is food is a major factor, because even if I am gluten-free and I am lactose-free, I don't eat sugars except maybe once in a while, maybe weekends at most, and package openings. Those don't count. But yeah, the Hashimoto's, because your body is out of whack, nothing is responding to anything. And I haven't found a doctor yet who is responsive. A lot of them just throw the medicine at you and be like, well, this should work, and if it doesn't, well, kind of too bad. And so I found some more information on the disease, which which can help, hopefully. So I'm going to try all of that stuff after all the holidays, because and there he goes. So I'm hoping that this new medication and vitamin supplements will help, and I'm really hopeful because this one made a lot of sense and the treatments seem to work for a lot of people. So it had some pretty good reviews. A lot of them, first of all, is to change not the dose of the medicine, but the kind of medicine, because the one I'm taking right now does have allergies, allergens for people with Hashimoto's. So I'm going to have to fix that. I'm going to try and get an appointment with my doctor in January and hopefully fix that. His poor little paws are cold. And then another thing is apparently paleo diet helps a lot. So I'm going to try and get onto the paleo diet. Look at this sneaky little guy. You think you're funny, eh? Yeah, that was the Canadian part of me. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know a little bit about Hashimoto. So if you have Hashimoto disease, I'll leave an article about all the different things that are lacking in your body: adrenal glands, cortisol, hormone imbalance, estrogen dominance, all these things, bloating, food allergens. Oh, poor baby. We ready to go outside? All right, we're going to go outside. So I'll leave all the information in the description box below. And if you have Hashimoto's, don't feel alone. It is extremely discouraging at times, but sometimes you just have to take things into your own... No! Sometimes you have to take things into your own hand and not always wait for the doctors to tell you, how to regulate things. So Just have to be a little more proactive and do some research. And that's I'm hoping to update you guys, because it's a real big bummer. I'm gonna be very honest with you guys. I gained 50 pounds. That's a big number. I'm only 5 foot tall. So I gained 50 pounds before my diagnosis, because I wasn't feeling well before I was diagnosed, and I kept going to doctors, and all of them kept telling me, you know what? Oh, we're gonna go inside, come. So all the doctors that I went to kept telling me, you know what? The only reason you are not feeling well is because you're depressed. And I know I'm not depressed. I'm not in any kind of denial, but my body was just not acting or reacting to my training. It wasn't reacting or acting to my healthy lifestyle. So it took, I'll be honest with you guys, it took 7 doctors. I went to 7 doctors, 7, and then the 7th one was the one who looked at my blood tests properly. Oh, baby, come here. Come, I'll hold you. Come here. Come. Come here. Come here. So he doesn't want to come. So yeah, it took the 7th doctor to look at my blood tests properly and say, you know what, you have Hashimoto's disease. Everything that points into that direction. So, yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so it took 7 doctors to try and get a proper diagnosis. And now you want to come, huh? Come here. Jump. Yeah! Feeling like I'm moving up and down because he doesn't know what he wants. He wants to be outside, but at the same time, he doesn't want to. So 7 doctors who didn't believe me until I brought Pat with me to an appointment. Are you cold, baby? So we're gonna go inside. I'm just gonna hold him and keep him warm. So none of them believed me. They kept telling me I was depressed, and they just ignored all my symptoms. And what's up there? You alright? So, in essence, it was very discouraging, because gaining all that weight for me out of nowhere when I was training really hard, and I thought there was something wrong with me. So I'm like, I'm just going to train harder and, make sure that my calories are even cleaner. But it's not that. And so when nobody would believe me, I felt lost. And so if you're in a situation like this, just keep looking for the right doctor, because you know your body better than anybody. Haha, fun. So you know your body better than anyone. So if anyone tells you that nothing's wrong with you, but you feel like you're foreign in your body, and this is what Hashimoto does to me, is I feel really foreign in my own body. Who's that? So I'm hoping that this new journey helps out, and I'll keep you guys updated on what happens, and hopefully I'll see some results, and I'll share them with you guys, that's for sure. I'll see you guys next time. Say bye, Splinter.